Hello everyone, hope you're doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at problem of the day 19 for January month Geeks for Geeks, and we have a very good question in front of us. It's marked as a medium level question. Let's see what the question is. Top K numbers in a stream. Though this question may not seem relevant because see the way they mentioned it, the way they're expecting us to do the answer. See, in a real setup, you may feel like, what is the need of such a question? Okay, what is the fact we are learning, and what is the implementation of it? I understand. I don't see any real use of this kind of questions, but still, if it has come, let us see what we can do here. Okay, so the idea here is very simple. We are given an array called ARR. The length of that is also given, and we are given another integer called k. The answer is very simple. The ask is very simple. See, in every iteration, you will have to give the elements, okay, based on the order of their frequency. For example, in the first iteration, let's say I'm considering only the first element, so I am printing that. Okay, as simple as that. In the next iteration, I am considering the first two elements, then I'm printing them based on the order of the frequency. If the frequency is same, then print them based on order of their value. For example, 2 is smaller, so 2 will come before 5. Okay, now I'm considering the first three elements. uh, all of them have same frequency, so I will print them based on the order of their value. Okay, that is the weight on the weightage of their value. So 1 will come first, and then 1, 2, and 5. Okay, now come to 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one say 5 to 1 and 3. Again, all of them are same frequency, so they will be printed based on the order in which they appear in the numerical order. Okay, now comes to the fact where we are having all the elements. Remember, now 2 is repeating. Okay, so 2 has the highest frequency among all of them. Okay, so the order is very simple. You will have to print them in a decreasing order of the frequency. So definitely 2 will come first now. Okay, the rest of the three, which is 1, 3, and 5, have the same frequencies, so they will be printed based on the their weightage of the value. So 1 will come first, and then 1, 3, and 5. See, this is the only case where you would need to be attentive. Rest of all cases, I am sure that they will be simple to you. Okay, now how long we are going to do that? See, in this case, I travel till the last. But try to understand this fact. There is a number called k given here. Okay, so we are required to print only k values at max. Okay, so the idea is what they are calling it is, see here, that's why they're calling top k number in a streams. Okay, that is top k most frequent elements, top k most frequent numbers only we need to print. Okay, so suppose there are more numbers, let's say more distinct numbers, they will not come here. Okay, that's why they've given two ways to do that. Okay, first is you have to print them in a decreasing order of frequency, as that's why that's the reason why 2 was printed first. And if that is not the case, let us say for 5, 1, 3, and 5, the frequency was same, then how I should print it? You have to print it based on the order of their weightage. That is, 1 is smaller than 3, that's why it's coming first, and then 3, and then 5. Let us say I have a number 7 also after this. So where will 7 come? See, 7 will not be printed. Why? See, 2 came, 1, 3, and 5 came because their value is smaller than 7. 7 is bigger than all of these, but we are required to print only 4. So 7 will not come. So suppose 7 was present after 2, still the answer will remain the same. I hope you understand what it is. But yeah, one more row will be added. That row will be also again 2, 1, 3, and 5 only. 7 will not be there. Only one row will be added more. Okay. So that is the basic idea. You can go through this question. Okay. But the idea here is same. Okay. So in other words, you have to iterate over the array, and after each index, determine the top k most frequent elements numbers until that iteration, and store them in an array in decreasing order of frequency. An array will be formed in each iteration and stored in arrays of arrays. If the total number of diction elements is less than k, then keep all the diction numbers in the array. If two numbers have same frequency, place the smaller numbers first in the array. So I hope, see, these are the two most important parts. Uh, if you want to know, just underline them. Please do it for yourself. Okay. If you are saving it somewhere for your reference later, you can underline them. Okay. So that was the basic idea. In this particular example, what we're having, see, first two we explored, so only two is printed. Next we explore 2 and 1, so they are printed on the their weightage because the frequency is same. Next we are having 2, 1, and 2. 2 has a more frequency, so 2 came first. Okay. Next we are having first 4, so all of them have same frequency. So again 1 will be preceding over 2. Okay. Now come to this fact where again 2 has more frequency, 2 came first. Now again, if you consider all of them, they have same frequency, so 1 is coming first. So I hope you understood what is happening here. This question was very simple to me, but let us see what we can do it to solve it. As usual, we are declaring answer array because we'll have to return it. Where I am declaring dictionary. It's also called a mapping in Python. I will always be using it, and if you have been seeing my video, if you have been following my video, I'm sure that you will be knowing by now what this is all about. Okay, so whenever we need to track frequencies, this is the best option we have in Python. Okay, And so how I'll track the frequencies, I will go through each element in this particular array given to us. See, see, this is called ARR. Okay, so let me also make it ARR. Yeah, ARR, and let me also make this as ARR. Okay, yeah. So I is the element now. If I is already in A, okay, then make A of I plus 1. If it's the first time I'm seeing the I, so A of I is equal to 1 will be the condition. Okay, so the idea here is, see, whenever we talk about dictionary in Python, see, this is the dictionary in Python. See, it is a, it's storing the key value pairs. Okay, so what is the key? Key is the number. What is the value? Value is the frequency. So that's why every time I'm seeing it again, I'm increasing its frequency by 1. Okay, as simple as that. For after every round, okay, that is after after processing each element, what I need to do, take A of keys. What are the A of keys? Keys is basically the element which you are seeing it. Okay, take the keys and make a list out of it. Okay, then I need to sort the list. How I am sorting the list? See here, I am sorting the list based on two things. Okay, minus A of x and x. Okay, what is lambda? See, this is called the lambda function basically. That is for each x. See, for each x in, see, what is x, by the way? That is for each element in this particular array. What we have to do? Sort it based on minus A of x and x. Okay, why I'm doing minus A of x? Let me tell you quickly. See, the idea here is the one with the highest frequency should come first. Okay, but in Python, what is the default? It will be default is such that it will print in the increasing order. That is, the number which is smaller will be coming always first. But here, what do I want? Here, I want the number which has the highest frequency. See, x is the number. Okay, that is printed based on its frequency. A of x is the frequency. Remember that A of x is the frequency. Okay, so negative of frequency. That is, suppose, let us say one element has a frequency 1 and the second element has a frequency 2. If you print them based on the frequency, which will come first? The element which has frequency 1 will come first compared to the element which has frequency 2. Okay, because 2 is bigger than 1. Suppose I want to reverse that, what I should do? I should include a minus here. Including a minus, what will it make now? The frequency now are minus 2 and minus 1. So which will come first? Obviously minus 2 will come first. That's why I'm including a minus here. This will be important if I want to make this 2 come here first. Okay, if I remove this, okay, let me remove this and show you. You will see that this particular 2 disappears from here. Okay, let us see. The 2 will not come first after that. So as you can see, 2 came last because it has the highest frequency. Okay, so to make it come first, I will include a minus here. So that is the basic idea. So okay, that is the first criteria. Now try to understand this fact. If the frequency are same, that is, if this factor is not influencing. Okay, suppose for two elements the frequency are same, what should next be considered? Next, the element should himself be considered. Okay, so for every x, if the frequency is matching with something else, consider the element itself. That is, suppose 1 and 5 have same frequency, then compare the values themselves. Okay, that is, 1 and 5 are compared then. Okay, so 1 is smaller than 5, that's why 1 will come first and then 5 will come. Okay, this all will be done. But remember, this array can be of any length. Okay, because we are adding each element here. So what I should do, I will, once I'm while I'm appending to the answer, I will only take the first k elements only. Okay, simple as that. Okay, and then I will, once this loop is completed, I will return the answer. So let me quickly run and show you. See, after the answer is getting printed here, you might be seeing that. Okay, it's simply printing the answer that is there in the driver code. So yeah, this is my answer. As you can see, it is completely matching with the expected output. Okay, and if I can show you, this answer is getting accepted as well. Okay, so yeah, friend, that was all for today. I don't see any real life use of this particular question. They are simply testing your skills to deal with the frequency part. Okay, and how to manipulate it in each iteration. That was all. So, Afan, that was all for today. If you have any better way of doing it, please do let me know. I've also gone through the solution given here. I did not like it because see, my solution got accepted. After that, I saw the solution given there. I did not like it. To my surprise, it was simply making complicated. It's not needed as such. Okay. So this thing I felt is the best and is the short compared to what they have given. So you may try this out. So yeah, Afan, that was all for today. If you have any doubts, please do comment below. If you like my efforts, please do subscribe to my channel. This really gives me the motivation to continue forward. So yeah, friends, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.